Hello and welcome back to yet another Memorabilia Monday. This, of course, is your favorite part about.
Mondays.
I'm John, and with me, as always, is my old man.
This is Bob the Collector.
All right, collector. It's been a pretty good sports week. If you're a Minnesota sports fan, you got the Wild advancing for the first time in what, 11 years,
Yep.
and the Wolves advancing. Edwards on the bench, unable to play. Doesn't matter. Jaden McDaniels might be the GOAT. Um, Beating the Nuggets, which we all knew were an overrated team anyway. But now they got to face Wemby and the Spurs. We'll see how Gobert does against his fellow countrymen. But it's exciting.
I think Julius Randle might be on him.
No.
Yeah, they said that he did that during the regular season and outmuscled him. So we'll see.
Yeah,
I'll see.
I don't know about that.
I
I
know,
don't
but
know if I like that strategy going forward, but we'll see if
Gobert played great. So
Sumu can be back. If Sumu is back, I think the Wolves can maybe steal one. If they steal one, who knows if Ant comes back? But
you got to play Shannon. You can't let him be on the bench.
yeah, Shannon's solid. Good spark plug. That's
Huge. Yeah.
all right. Well, there's a lot going on in the sports world if you can't tell from that opening about what, 45 seconds.
Yeah.
Um, but collector, as everybody wants to know, it's Memorabilia Monday. What do you got for us?
Well, a couple things to note. We've got what you just talked about, the Timberwolves, the Wild. Moving on, the Twins playing. I'm wearing my Twins jersey. Um, Tomorrow, which will be when this airs, May 4th. That's a special day for you. You want to
Yeah.
talk about that? I'll give you a little plug here.
Yeah, Star Wars Day.
There you go. And you're opening up a box, a Galaxy or something, I think.
No, I have a pack.
Oh, okay. And that's again to plug your pack a day. I'm guessing we'll see that this week, so I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Yep. Okay, yeah. So that'll be today when you're
Well,
watching.
today, yeah, you'll see it in a couple hours.
So that's exciting. Also, there's Mother's Day fast approaching next Sunday. So I thought maybe we should talk about women in sports. We haven't talked about that for a while, and I went back to going back to a little bit on your history. We've you know gained a lot of subscribers in the last year or so, almost tripled our subscribers. So people might not know your background. Just to give you a quick 30 seconds, 1 minute background. You were born 3 months early, premature. As a result, you were diagnosed at the age of 2 with cerebral palsy. Um, you had a lot of surgeries throughout your life, and especially when you're young. When you were 6 years old, you had a major surgery called a selective dorsal rhizotomy, which required you to be in the hospital for 2 full months. So while in the hospital, this is in Minnesota, we're actually in St. Paul. Um, Celebrities would come up, or athletes would come up and visit the kids. And one day, Harmon Killebrew came up to visit, and he was turning 65 that year. You at that time were a huge, and you still are, a huge baseball fan. Knew every player on the Twins, knew their numbers, their jersey numbers, their position, everything at the age of 6. Harmon came in to, say hi to you, shake your hand, sign an autograph. You guys sat down and talked for probably 15, 20 minutes about baseball. It was great. He was just so impressed with you and you charmed him. After that, the hospital administrator and him talked, and the administrator came in and said, Harmon's turning 65 this year in June, and he would like to invite John, you, and your family to his 65th birthday party. They're having a birthday party at the Minneapolis Convention Center, hosted by Bob Costas, who we've talked about in the past, and other, athletes and family and friends and everything. So we got an actual invitation to his birthday party, which is really cool. So thank
Yeah.
you for that, John. While at the birthday party, they had women from the All American Girls Professional Baseball League, the women that were in the movie that the movie A League of Their Own is based on. That played during World War II in the like 43 through 51, right around that 52, something like that. A couple of the women that were there, again, you charmed them. We've got some personal photos of you with them. And also they signed some items for you as well. And it was pretty cool. Some of the items that they signed, some 8x10s, some baseball cards, baseballs. Yeah, it was really nice. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, one of them in particular, Pepper Pear Davis, who the character Gina Davis plays in A League of Their Own, um, is based on her and another player. But she was one of the that Pepper Davis was the one that Gina Davis was based on. Her character, she was there. You guys became good friends. I think you wrote letters or pen pals along with Lefty Hoffmeyer, who's another one, or sorry, Lefty Holmeyer, both Hall of Fame 1988 members. Um, Pepper Davis was a technical consultant on A League of Their Own movie.
Mm.
Um, so that was pretty cool that you got to
Absolutely.
meet them. And a couple of quick items about them. Again, Pepper, as I said, Gina Davis's character based on. She also wrote a book, which I want to get now. I didn't realize it, called Dirt in the Skirt. It's from 2009 that she wrote. So that'll be an interesting read. So I'm looking forward to picking that one up and reading that. Lefty Holmeyer, the other one that was there, and again, another one that you had it was a pen pal with, and you guys wrote letters back and forth. She was a pitcher. She pitched 42 consecutive scoreless innings for Kenosha at one time. She also, in an all-star game, faced Satchel Paige and got a hit off him. So I
Wow.
thought that was pretty cool.
So she was the female version of Shohei Ohtani.
Exactly. Yeah, pitcher that could hit. Yeah, so that's pretty cool too. And like I said, both Pepper and Lefty were Hall of Fame members. Another woman from the league that we didn't see at the Harmon get together it was at a Chicago Sports Spectacular show. Dolly Nemec, I'm trying to get the name right, Konwinski. She signed one to my daughter, your sister, back in a couple years ago. So yeah, just amazing characters, amazing women, great athletes, great stories. If you can dig into their past and look them up, that they got some amazing stories about them. And like I said, I'm looking forward to that book, Dirt in the Skirt. Pick that one up and read a little bit more about this league from the 1940s.
All right. That's great. Yeah, I remember getting to meet them at Harmon's birthday. They were really nice, and like you said, just talking baseball and
Yep.
um, getting autographs, I guess. And A League of Their Own is a great movie. If you guys haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. Tom Hanks, um, you know, is the manager, and they're playing in the time that World War II is going on. So they're kind of forming a baseball league to keep the masses entertained. But
Yeah.
it's a great movie, and obviously great people as well. So these were some pretty cool items, collector. Anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah, I mean, if you haven't seen it, that's a movie from 1992, I think, 91, 92. So if you're new, if you're relatively young and haven't heard of this movie or haven't seen it, please do it. It's a great movie. Madonna's in it, Rosie O'Donnell, Gina Davis, like I said. So Tom Hanks, like you mentioned, John Lovitz is in it.
Absolutely. All right, collector. Well, as always, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to help grow our YouTube channel. Be sure to keep it mint.
Keep it Jim Mint, just like this movie and just like these great athletes.
Keep it gem mint, everybody, and we'll see you later.
All right, bye.